What's up, YouTube family? Thank you for tuning in for another full body mat Pilates workout. And again, it's only in 30 minutes. So full body, 30-minute workout. Don't forget, grab a friend, do a workout together. And if you enjoy these workouts, throw up the like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified every time I post a new video. So let's go ahead and get moving. We'll come over to your mats. So just standing with both your feet planted firmly on the mat, let's lift those toes up, toes down, heels up. So toes lift, toes lower, heels lift. Good, just working on that articulation at your ankle joint. And subscribe, follow me, throw up a high five if you do a full workout with me today. And just warming up those ankles, toes up, toes down, heels up, focusing on that breath. Let's do one more time in each direction. And then we'll go ahead and keep those heels nice and flat. Let's sit back into a squat and stand back up. Slowly squat down and back up. We're gonna get those knees behind the toes, pressing those arms back, using the back of the arms. So feel that tricep engage as you stand back to upright, down and up. Think about pressing to the heel, the ball, the big toe, ball, the pinky toe. Feeling that nice support. Let's do two more. And then on this next one, we'll go ahead and stay in our squat. So find that nice squat and then holding here, let's take one foot back, bring it back in, and then the other foot. So into our single leg footwork, focusing on the breath. Good. Holding down that squat so you feel those thighs engaging, feel those thighs working. Good, keeping that core active, focusing on the breath. Good. Right out and back in. One more time to each side. And we're gonna pause and we're gonna hold one leg back. And as we hold that leg back, let's reach those arms back and forward. Reach them back and forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold the arms back. Lift that back leg up if you can, and then pulse that front leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold down, bring that leg in. Take the other leg back, and let's pulse those arms back. Kind of like we're doing our standing mat Pilates 100 today. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms back so you can lift that back leg. Little pulses front leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then all the way back up. Bring that leg back in. Yeah. So sitting nice and parallel on your mat so you have mat space on both sides. We're going to slowly lunge to one side. Try to get back into that butt cheek, knee behind the toe, coming back up. And other side. Lunge down and back up. So side lunge. Feel that stretch of your inner thigh, but making sure to get back into your glutes to feel that butt activate. Good. Exhale and inhale, focusing on that breath, feeling everything warm up. Nice. One more time to each side. Good. And then we're gonna come back over to this side, hold it. So sit back in that butt cheek, press your palms together, helping to activate through your arm muscles. And then keeping that lower body stable, twist and rotate toward your bent leg, and then twist back to center. Exhale, twist and rotate, and then back to center. Exhale, twist, inhale, center. Rotating, using your obliques. So feel that side body engage. Good, twist, exhale, inhale, back to center. Pressing the palms together, feeling those arm muscles. Fire up. 5 more. And 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1 more. Go ahead, step those feet back together and other side. So find that nice deep lunge. Try to square the pelvis straight ahead. Press the palms together. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist and rotate. Inhale, center. Focusing on your breath. Feel those hands press together as you rotate through your spine, wringing out that air. Good. Using those obliques, the side abs, to help you move. Nice. 5 more. And 4. 3, 2, and 1 more. Go ahead, twist back to center, step those feet back together. So stand at the edge of your mat so you have that mat space out in front of you. Let's nod your chin to your chest, roll your spine down. Soften those knees, walk yourself out, find yourself in your plank. You can always drop down to those knees if needed. Otherwise, we're gonna bend it back in and roll it back up. So chin to the chest, roll your spine down, hollow out through the abdomen, bend those knees, walk yourself out to that plank. Bend the knees, walk yourself back in, and then round up through your spine. Chin the chest, round down, bend the knees, walk yourself out, warming up through that core, feel those abs engage a little bit deeper. Also feel the stretch in your back and the back of your thighs as you come in and out of this beautiful plank and round it back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Rounding down, bend the knees, walk it out, walk back in, and round back up. And 1 more, we'll hold on the mat on this last one. Coming back out. Good. Find your plank. Remember, that could be a kneeling plank or a full plank. So wherever you are today, shoulders at the ears, focus on the breath. Good, big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Holding it for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and then carefully come down onto those knees. Bring your body back to upright. So on those knees, like we're in kneeling plank, we're just gonna lean the body back and come back to upright. Lean the body up back and come back to upright. Good, so feel the quads and your core engage. Feel those glutes activate. Focus on the breath. Let's do 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Good, coming back to upright. So mat space on both sides of you. We're gonna lean over, take your hand onto the mat, engage that bottom butt cheek to pull your hip forward. If this is uncomfortable, you can lay flat on your side, but pressing into that back foot a little bit. Engage that bottom glute to bring that hip forward. Let's lift and lower your outside leg. Pull your toe towards your knee, so keeping that foot flexed. Lift out of the armpit, shoulder away from the ear. Deep inhale and exhale, breathing into it, focusing on that breath. We're gonna keep our body in that nice plumb line, so we're lined up from our ankle, knee, hip, rib, shoulder, earlobe, all in one line, making sure that butt's not sticking back behind you as much as you can. Good. 3 more. 2. Hold that leg lifted. Keep your foot flexed so your toes pull toward your knee. Reach to the heel. Small circle. Small circle. Focus on the breath. Feel like you're circling that femur, that leg bone within the hip socket. 3 more. 2, 1, and reverse. Go the opposite way. Focus on that length of the leg. Imagine that leg's being pulled away from you. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold that leg lifted, take your hand up to the sky if you can, and then let's crunch it out, knee to elbow, and reach it long, knee to elbow, and reach it long, knee to elbow, and reach. Staying lifted out that bottom armpit. We're gonna keep that bottom shoulder away from that earlobe. Good. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, and then reach it back out. So take that foot to the floor. Feel free to hold here for a few more seconds, or press into that top foot, take that bottom foot in front, and hold to your side plank, and breathe. Lift out that bottom armpit. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then slowly lower your butt to the floor. So lay down on your side. That bottom arm can come in underneath your head, or just lay flat if that feels better for you. So keeping those knees bent, just lifting the knee up and back down. Knee lifts and lowers. Good. So externally rotating within that hip socket. Focus on the breath. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, inhale. Feel the inner thighs help to close the legs. Outer thighs help to open. Connecting into the breath. Beautiful. Good. Taking your time. Good. Resist it up and back down for 5 more. And 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1 more. Bring that leg down and then lift that leg up to the height of your hip. So keeping the knee bent, we're gonna move from the hip. You're gonna sweep the leg back and then come forward. Sweep it back and come forward. Keeping that knee bent, my foot is flexed, so my toe is pulling back towards my knee. We're gonna find that length in your torso, keeping that top hip away from the rib. And feel how your core activates to help you stabilize the pelvis so that it's not moving as you're moving the leg. Just that leg is moving, that femur within the hip socket. Good, taking your time for 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and then on this next one, we'll go ahead and hold that leg back. So hold it back, and we're just gonna and lift it up, lift it up. So that knee is almost straight down from my hip, and I'm lifting that leg up to the sky, using that side body, focusing on the breath. Exhale and inhale. Good, for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring that leg back in. Press yourself up, coming back up onto those knees. We have another side to do, so go ahead and lean over, reach that hand back to the mat, engage that bottom butt cheek, pull that hip forward, top leg extends out to straight. Good, top hand could be behind the head, on your hip, or reaching up to the sky, wherever you like today, and lift and lower that leg. Good. Focusing on the breath. Take notice if either side is more challenging for you. Maybe it's a little tighter. Maybe you're lucky and they're just created equal. Good. Being mindful of this bottom shoulder. Draw it away from the ear. Lift out of the armpit. So we have that nice shoulder stability in this move. Essentially like we're side planking. And if it's too much for you, just lay down on your side. Good. Focus on the breath. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg lifted, reach to your heels. Small circle, happy little circles. Focusing on the breath. Keep engaging that bottom butt cheek, pulling the hip forward. 3 more, 2, 1, and reverse, go the opposite way. Circling that femur, that leg bone within the hip socket. 3 more, 2, 1. Hold that leg lifted, take your hand up, and let's crunch it out. Find the length, crunch it out. Find length, knee to elbow. Find the length in the limbs. And that side body, focus on that breath. Remember, check in with that bottom shoulder, watching for that shoulder stability. 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Reach it back out, good. So remember, stay here in your side plank or press into that top foot. Take that bottom foot forward and find your side plank, good. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then carefully lower that butt back down. Laying down on your side. You can have your hand holding your head or just lay flat. Keeping the knees bent, ankles glued together. Lift and lower that top knee up and back down. Good, rotating within that hip socket. So feel that glute engage, outer glute to help you lift, but also feel your inner thighs, bring that leg back in. Inner thigh down, outer thigh out. Feeling those muscles work in both directions, helping to increase our work here. Smiling as we breathe through it. Good, deepen into that breath. Fuller, longer inhale, fuller, deeper exhale. Being mindful and present within this moment, within your bodies. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bring that leg down, lift that leg to about the height of your hip. So I'm keeping my toe flexed, so my toe, or my foot flexed, so my toes point towards my knee. Moving from my hip, sweep that leg back and bring it forward. So keep the knee bent, move from the hip socket to sweep the leg back and then bring it forward. Engage the glute as the leg reaches back. Exhale and inhale. Feel that core nice and active as that leg is moving. The core is working to help us stabilize our pelvis. Good. Deepening into that breath. Feels amazing, right? Feels so fabulous already. Good. Back and forward. 5 more. And 4. Good. We're almost there. 3, 2. And on this next one, let's hold that leg back. Hold it back. So my knee is almost straight down from my hip. I'm just going to lift it up and up. Little pulses up. Focusing on the breath. Good. Feels amazing. Feeling those thighs work. Find that length. Find the control for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And then go ahead and bring that leg back in. So this time we're just gonna roll over onto our backs. Flip yourself over like a hot cake. Good. So once you're here, both feet planted firmly on the mat, let's do our flat back bridge. Lift your butt up and back down. Squeeze the booty up, release it as you lower. Engage the butt up, release it back down. We're gonna stay soft at your sternum so you feel the rib cage connected onto that mat as you're lifting up. Feel the shoulder blades on the mat. Lengthen the arms. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Bring those hips back down. So keeping the pelvis stable, bring one leg to tabletop at a time. Just a slow march here. Find the stability of the pelvis as the legs are moving. You could stay here, otherwise one more time to each side. And then we're gonna bring both legs up. We're gonna do that in reverse. Now tap the toes down and back up. So tighten that belt as the legs reach down. So feel the hip bones hug in, belly button with the spine. Moving from the hip, that knee is staying bent. Focusing on the breath. You can stay here, or once you're even, both toes down and back up. Both toes down and back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold those feet on the mat. Flat back bridge, lift it up and back down. Flat back lift and lower. Squeeze the butt up, release it down. Engage it up, release as you lower. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, and then slowly bring those hips back down. So one leg at a time, bring those legs back to tabletop. You could imprint, press your lower back down here. If you're strong enough, you can hold neutral so you still have that natural curve at your lower back, but imprinting, pressing the back down will be nicer. So I'm gonna lift up into a crunch as long as your neck allows. Reach one leg out to straight. I'm gonna grab my shin. I'm gonna pulse the leg in for 2 and switch. So pulse, pulse, and switch. We're gonna stay stable within my pelvis, so my hips aren't rocking side to side. They're staying level. It's just my limbs, my legs and my arms that are moving. Looking towards my inner thighs. So make sure you can see your thighs with your eye gaze. 1 more time to each side. And then take your hands behind your head, rotate towards the bent leg, twist through center, rotate other side. So think about trying to reach your opposite rib to the opposite hip, rather than just bringing the elbow over. So see if you can keep the arm wide and just bring that rib cage over. And exhale, twist. Good, focus on that breath, wringing out the body. 1 more time to each side. And then we'll come back through center. Once you're even, reach both legs straight up, lower the legs, and lift. Lower, and lift. Stay within your range of motion. You don't have to lower too far down. It could be smaller. Just work on the stability of the pelvis. 3 more. And 2. 1 more time down. Hold those legs up. Grab the back of your thigh. Pulse it in for 2 and switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Work on the stability of the hips. Focus on the breath. Good, breathing into it. Ziggy's out of here. 1 more time to each side. And then once you're even, bring both legs in the tabletop. Deep in that crunch. Reach everything away. Circle it back in. Reach everything away. Circle the arms back in. If you can, keep your torso lifted, but feel free to lower that head. Look towards your inner thighs. Feel that lift occurring from your core. So every time your legs pull in, see if you can deepen that crunch and then maintain it as you reach away. Just 3 more. And 2. And 1 more. And then pull everything back in and lower your head back down. Abs should be toasty. So shoulders away from those ears. Glue your legs together like one. Take one leg up to tabletop, or you can reach straight up to the sky. Flat back bridge, lift your hips up and back down. Flat back lift and lower. Squeeze the butt up, release as you lower. Squeeze it up, release it back down. Exhale and inhale. Keeping that weight on the shoulders, lengthen the neck. And we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it up, lift and lower that leg. Focus on the breath. I'm only lowering it so it's in line with my other leg, and then picking it back up for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and then lower your hips back down. Bring that leg down. We got another side. So that leg can stay in tabletop, or stretch it straight up to the sky. Flat back lift and lower. Squeeze the booty up, release as you drop. Squeeze it up, release it back down. Lift and lower. Lift it up and back down. Good. And we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and then hold it up. Lift and lower that outside leg. See, I'm only dropping it down so it's lined up with my other thigh. Focusing on the breath. And 5 more. 4, reach that leg up, lower your butt back down. That should feel amazing. Open those arms wide. Take those legs back to tabletop. Drop your legs to the left, come to center, and then over to the right and center. So think about, as your legs are dropping side to side, it's okay if your butt lifts, but control the lift and control the lower. And then also anchor down through your shoulder girdle. So feel the back of your shoulder blades connected to the mat. Pressing the palms down. Good. Deepening into that breath. Exhale and big inhale. So as the legs drop, make sure that shoulder's not lifting. Keep it reaching down. Twisting through our spines. And let's do one more time each side. And then we'll come back through center. So as you come back through center, reach those legs out long. It will be more modified if you need assistance going up to keep the knees bent. And as you go up, you're just gonna walk up your thighs to help you get all the way to upright. Otherwise, hands reach overhead, hands to the sky, nod the chin to chest. Find your nice deep crunch, like your hands are reaching towards your toes. Press the hips and the feet down to help you roll your spine all the way to upright. And then spine stretch, reach it forward. So spine stretch forward, articulate back to upright, and then move from the pelvis, roll your spine down bone by bone. Hands reach overhead. Hands back up to the sky. Chin to chest. Find that crunch. Press down to the hips and the feet as you come upright. Fold forward like you're coming up and over a beach ball. Stack your body back to upright, and then roll your spine back down. Hands reach overhead. Remember, as more modified, feel free just to grab those thighs as you walk up. They can lengthen out as you spine stretch forward. They can stay straight, or you can reach them back up to help you walk yourself back down. So wherever you are, stay there today, but find the control within the movement. Go slow as you can down, because you'll build more strength to help you come back up. Press down the hips and the feet. Find length in your body, then fold forward. Find length in the body, and then roll back down. Let's do this 2 more times. Hand reach up. Exhale, lift, lift. Draw down to the abs, spine stretch forward. Stack yourself to upright, rolling that spine back down. And one more. So on this last one, we'll go ahead and stay up. And as we stay up, we're gonna bend your knees, scoot your body forward, grab the back of your thighs. So find the sit bones, the peak of those bony mountains on the bottom of your butt. Roll back to your C curve, shoulders to the ear. Find your balance point. You can stay here or come into a tighter ball, grabbing the front of your shins. But work to maintain this shape as you roll back, and then roll back up. Roll back, and then up. So press into the back of your thighs to help you lift up. So feel the butt and the back of the thighs bring you up. And deep exhale, and inhale. Only rolling back to the shoulder blades, and see if you could roll straight back and straight back up. So that way you're not going side to side. You're just going down your spine and back up. And of course, if this bothers you, you can always just hold into that balance at the top. That's still a lot of work. We'll do 3 more. And 2. And 1 more. And then stay upright. So as you stay upright, go ahead, still holding the back of your thighs if you're not already. Straighten one leg, and then the other leg. One leg, and then the other leg. Okay, focus on the breath, relaxing the shoulders down. And of course, you can stay here. Otherwise, hold one leg up, and then grab the other leg. Find your balance, shoulders down the ears. You can even just hold the back of your thighs as well. So feel free to stay here with your knees bent or straight. We're gonna roll about halfway down and come back up. Roll it down and come back up. So you can come up with straight legs, or a little nicer, come up with bent legs. And as you come up, feel free to even grab the back of your thighs. Remember, momentum is not our friend here. We're working to find the control within our body for 5 more. And 4. Good. 3, small range of motion if you need to, honor your bodies. And 2. And hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Find your balance, straighten the legs, and bend, straighten, and bend. 3 more. And 2. And 1. And then lengthen those legs back out in front of you. Arms out to your sides, lean over to one side, come back to upright, and then other side. Just getting that stretch in your side body, anchoring your hips down. Good. One more time to each side. And then we'll come back through center, arms to a T, twist and rotate. Saw off your pinky toe, pulse it for 2, looking at that back pinky finger, articulate upright, and other side, twist and rotate. Pulse it for 2, come back to upright, twist through the middle, twist, rotate, pulse, pulse, articulate up, through center, other side. Good. One more time to each side. Pulse, pulse, articulate up, other side. Good. Come back to upright, legs together, hands out in front of you. Roll down as slow as you can till your head finds the mat. Good. Once your head finds the mat, let's articulate up into a bridge. So peel up bone by bone, and then peel back down bone by bone. Articulate your spine up, and then articulate your spine back down. So think about as you peel up, feeling your thighs reach across the room, and then as you peel down, think about your spine still being pulled across the room. We're going to mobilize each bone of the spine as much as we can. Good. And we'll just do one more time, peeling up. And as you peel back down, lengthen one leg out, you're going to roll all the way over toward your belly. All the way to your belly. Good. And so once you're here, take your hands to your sides, elbows in. We're going to press up to your forearms and back down. Press up, lift your forearms and back down. Inhale, lift. So find length in the legs, shoulders of the ears, pubic bone down, and feel your abs lift up. So you can stay here in this mini swan, otherwise lift up, and then press up to your full extension, bend the elbows, and lower back down. Press up, mini swan to full, relax the shoulders, draw up through the abs, and then resist it back down. Good, press up, lift from the back of the armpits, back muscles, to help you come up. Focus on the breath, relax the shoulders down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, and 2. 1 more. And on this last one, as we come back down, we're just gonna lift into that mini swan hold. You always adjust your elbows just slightly forward so they're right below the shoulder. Lifting up out of the armpits. Keeping the hips pressing down, but make sure your abs are lifted. You're not sinking into the mat. We're gonna lift both legs up and down. Lift and lower. So think about engaging the butt cheek, back of the thigh, and moving more from your hips rather than the knees. But as your legs lift, feel like they're being pulled back behind you. And check in that as the legs lift, you're not dropping down through your torso. So keeping the core lifted. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, lower those legs, stretch your arms straight out in front of you. Staying just on one side, just your left hand, right leg up and down. Left hand, right leg and down. Left hand, right leg and down. So as you're doing this, think about the stability of your body. Check in that you're not rocking side to side. But do find the length in the limbs. So as you lift, feel like they're being pulled away from you. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and other side. Right hand, left leg, and lower. Right hand, left leg, and lower. Focus on the breath. Find that length. Remember, think about the limbs being pulled away from each other as you lift. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then you can stay there, just go to alternating or lift everything up off the floor. And then alternate as you swim. Keep the core engaged. Focus on the back muscles. Using the abs to help protect the back. Back of those thighs working for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and lower it all back down. Hands at your side, press back into a little child's pose. Reach the butt back to the heels. Give that spine a stretch. Coming back to upright. Either find yourself in a kneeling plank or a full plank. And let's go to some push-ups. Bend the elbows and back up. Bend and back up. Elbows to your side, so you're doing the tricep push-up. You could do this from your full plank if you like for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold your arms straight. Lift yourself into your plank if you're not there already. Sink those heels back. Pike it up and plank. Pike it up and plank. So down dog, that's our pike, out to our plank. Scoop in, hollow out their abdomen. 3 more. And 2. And then hold your down dog, hold your down dog. Bend one knee at a time, right then left. Walk those feet in a little closer. Walk your hands towards your toes. Slowly articulate your spine back up. As slow as you can go. And then just roll those shoulders back. Open up to the shoulders. Good. One hand reaches overhead. Big side stretch through center. Other side. Good. Let's do that one more time to each side. Side stretch. That was amazing. Good. Thank you guys so much for coming. Feeling gratitude for you guys. Taking time to move your bodies today. I know your bodies will thank you for it. Thank you for joining me for another amazing full body workout. If you enjoyed it, please drop a comment below. Let me know how you're feeling after this class. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that bell to be notified every time I post a new video.